Good morning, folks. Probably wondering why I called you all together again. All 30-something of my avid listeners appreciate it. It really is appreciated. Make what you need of it and do what you want. First, I want to give a shout out to a group, Beyond Nuclear. Please go take a look at their website and a recent article about healthcare after a nuclear accident. It's kind of a story of another place things go wrong. Anyhow, that's not what this is about. This is about the most sophisticated sciences on the planet we use to create electricity. Mostly to boil water, but we're making electricity with it, so hoorah, right? A company by the name of NuScale actually had contracts to build the first small modular reactors. Yay, right? For some folks. But underneath that is a massive amount of systems engineering work done mostly by engineers, software engineers, hardware, new control systems, control architecture and schemas required for controlling a nuclear reactor have been designed and planned and worked on for years now. So that's all cool, right? They're doing their engineering homework, supposedly. And the margins for error in their calculations are significant. The risks imposed by errors for a nuclear reactor. Take a look at Chernobyl. Take a look at that article. Anyway, so this nuclear industry, the pinnacle of our engineering services, bid on a contract with a state and federal labs for a reactor set. 12 SMRs bundled into one package to generate electricity. Designed, built to run for decades. Look at what the old reactors are running. These things are so expensive you can't afford not to do that. But what's significant in this? They lost the contract. The one new SMR design and build contract in America got canceled. Why did that happen? Well, I mentioned this intense engineering that goes on. And part of that engineering is estimates, cost estimates. Operations cost, runtime costs, build costs. How much does it cost to install one of these newfangled whiz-bang things, right? Well, you would think with the amount of engineering, the amount of diligence put into nuclear reactors, that the financials around that would be as sound and as stable. But no, they weren't. What would you do if you went to buy a car you've saved for years, you've planned for years to buy this car for $10,000, and all of a sudden it's $17,500? A 75% increase in the price of the car you've been watching and planning for years to buy. Well, that's what they did. A 75% change in the construction, the build cost estimates for an SMR plant. Now, that's shameful. That shows some very poor engineering practices, or very poor financial practices, or very diligent, because they had a contract. Maybe they could get the owners, the stakeholders, to fall for this and get paid a bunch of money. Now, this could be an error. It could just flat be some big mistakes in their process that need to be fixed, and they did fix them, and this is the new real cost of installing new nuclear. But that's not this industry's history. This industry's history, in every financial aspect, has been a scam, a shambles, a joke on us. The original promises were free electricity. And this is turning out to be the most expensive electricity on the planet. This nuclear industry has fought tooth and nail any conversations about alternative energies, solar, wind. They make up stories about windmills and what they kill and what they don't kill. And oddly, we know these facts, and we've done engineering changes to help mitigate some of the risks, mostly to birds. Because we learn. We even learn where we should place these windmills. We might learn a time we have to turn them off for a period. So yeah, this is big engineering. This is something. Jimmy Carter was the first presidential candidate, first president ever to introduce us to the power of solar energy. And he was a one-term president for it. I firmly believe that was one of the big drivers, this core energy industry that runs half of the damn planet, global industry. Derp, derp, America. It's round. It's a goddamn round planet. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic quite a bit here, but the incompetence displayed should be noted at various levels of these engineering endeavors. This is engineering. Engineers take and use the sciences to apply them to the greater profit margin, or whatever the reasons are that we do things. So this nuclear industry is playing games. But it's the commercial power industry. Go look at what Ohio, how many politicians Ohio nuclear industry bought in order to try pawn off billions of dollars in charges to its customers. The game, the absolute charade played on a whole state's legislature and its population so that the nuclear industry could run more money through Wall Street or their pockets. There should be a conversation and a debate about how the nation's energy grid in total works. But there's people that don't like that idea because that's going to interfere with Texas's ability to steal money out of their customers' pockets. Enron bullshit. Enron never died. Hey, go figure. Peace out. Be good. Happy holidays. They're coming up. Best to all. Woohoo!